Good morning again. Well, I wanted to let you know how excited I am to have you here with me again today. What we're going to do is continue to talk about lessons that I've learned at the feet of Jesus. So we've talked about putting God first place. We've talked about be still and know. And we've talked about a love worth waiting for, which is you and I. So I want to add to that because I could very clearly see that he waited for me and he loved me. And then the journey began. My husband and I married at 15 and 17 years old. We had our first daughter at 13 and 15 years old. And we had walked a crazy path together, and then I'm saved. So what is he to do? He didn't want anything at all to do with God, nothing to do with church. And so we started to draw further and further and further apart because I was drawing closer to God, and he didn't like that, and he was drawing further away from me. So after 6 years of waiting and praying and standing for my husband's salvation, he told me that he was leaving. He didn't want to be married to me anymore, that he was leaving. And he was getting ready to leave for work. And I said, "Good night, sweetie, have a great night at work." And I threw myself across my bed. And I just bawled. And I said, "God, just take him. Just take him. I will live for you the rest of my life. Just take him." And he said very clearly, "I can do that. But your future, your destiny, and your ministry include that man." And he said, "You would pray more fervently for a prostitute on the street. I want you to take the personal out of this. Stop seeing him as your husband. I want you to see him as my son. And I want him far more than you do." That changed everything. Not only now did I see that I was worth it, but I saw the way that God loves each person. And he had me hold on for 6.5 years to get Chris. And wow, I thought I loved him when I married him, and I loved him with just a little girl crush. After God told me that that was his son and how much he loved him, the love I had for him was nothing in comparison. And I began to see him through the eyes of God. I can't even tell you how much I am in love with this man after 31 years of marriage. But the biggest thing is that I saw that God loved him. And I saw just a small glimpse of how patient God is to wait for each person. So think about that. Moms, dads, husbands, wives, you've been standing for years. God is patient, and he knows the day, the hour, the second that person is going to turn to him. Don't give up. He never does. Know that we love you so much. We're so grateful that you're here every day. Please continue to send us in your prayer requests, your comments, your concerns. Let's stay connected to each other and to the